What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we have some really interesting stuff to talk about. So on Reddit, they did a really big survey of Star Wars fans specific to Battlefront 2 and what the fans wanted to see more of. But I thought that, well, there was 12,000 responses to this particular survey, really detailed stuff. They really got a lot of information from the people that were partaking in the survey, and I thought there was some really good information, and it kind of shows that Disney has no clue what they're doing with Star Wars. It really does. It shows you what Star Wars fans want out of this franchise. It shows you what they're interested in and what they are looking for. And I don't know why Disney doesn't pay attention to this stuff. It's almost like they have someone running the company named Kathleen Kennedy that has no clue what she's doing. That's exactly what it is, actually. But we'll talk about her another time. But this is very telling of what Star Wars fans want and how out of touch with this situation Disney really is. We're also told that we're racist and sexist and we're intimidated by strong female characters. Let's look into that a little bit. So let's jump over here. Okay, so which hero do you want the most? Anakin and Obi-Wan already confirmed. Out of 12,000 responses, oh, look at there. Who's the number one hero that Star Wars fans that are currently playing Battlefront want to see? 3,500 votes to Ahsoka Tano. Now, is Ahsoka a character that when she was first introduced, were we constantly told, hey, if you don't like that character, you are a sexist and you're just intimidated by women? No, actually, a lot of fans did not like Ahsoka when she first came onto the scene, and rightfully so. She was kind of annoying, and it took a little time for her character to get going. But once her character started developing, and a lot of people really started taking note to go, this is a really good character. And then in time, she became a great character, and the fans respected her because they respect well-written characters. It's that simple. Pay attention, Disney. Second, oh wow, look at there. That's not a white male. Oh wow, that's a black male. That's Mace Windu. Seems like a lot of fans might like Mace Windu. Interesting, isn't that, Disney? But we continue to be told how we're racist and we're alt-right. We're so intimidated by non-white male characters. Unbelievable. And we do have a white male character on there, a very, very popular one in Qui-Gon Jinn. But Ahsoka and Mace Windu take this category by a lot. So, anyway. And I would like to point out Poe Dameron. Little old Poe Dameron from the little bitty sequel trilogy gets a whopping 213 votes. Yeah. We're just dying for more characters from that whole trilogy, right, Disney? Unbelievable. All right, so let's move on. Which villain do you want the most? Oh, wow, look at there. Another strong female character. Do you hear that? Do you hear the sound of that? That is the narrative being destroyed right now, right before our eyes, because Star Wars fans don't have a problem with female characters. We have a problem with terribly written characters regardless of their race, their gender, or anything else. So in this category, again, Ventress by far number one and deservedly so. And this is a tough category. This has got Cad Bane. This has got Jango Fett. This has got Grand Admiral Thrawn. This has got Krennic. This has got Snoke. This is a really tough category, and Ventress takes it. Why? Because Star Wars fans don't care about race and gender. They don't care about that. They want good characters, and you see right there, we're asking for it. We're asking for a good written character that just happens to be a female. So again, your narrative is going down in flames, Disney. Would you be interested in the Star Wars license being shared with another game publisher? 80% said yes. Another 13% said maybe. That's 93% that have no interest in EA anymore. A whopping 350 said no, they're happy. Yeah, let's go ahead and pander to that crowd, right, Disney? So this just shows that, again, Disney has no self-awareness right now. They don't understand how unhappy Star Wars fans are. And I say this as someone that enjoys Battlefront 2015 and 2017. But my opinion is irrelevant. Star Wars fans are frustrated with this series. And these are the people that are playing the game. They still want to move on from it. That's very telling right there. Very telling. Next, do you think EA's Star Wars license should be extended when it expires in 2023? 12,000 responses. No. 54% said no. And another 24% said maybe. Only 1,400, only 11, go ahead and call it 12% say that it should be extended. Again, no self-awareness on Disney's part. EA is a disaster with Star Wars, and Star Wars fans are sick of it. Wake up, Disney. Okay, who is your favorite villain in the game right now? Now, this one shocked me a little bit. On the surface, it shocks me. If you've played the game, you'll understand. Darth Maul with a win over Darth Vader. Now, I think you can look at these categories, and it's not so much about popularity, but a lot of it's probably going to do with playability. Darth Maul is fantastic in the game to play as. So, and Vader's great too, but Maul is awesome to play with. You have to give a nod to Kylo Ren there in third place. I think Kylo's a great character in this game. I enjoy playing as Kylo Ren, so I totally understand that. And but yeah, that just shows some prequel love right there. Big prequel love. Anytime Vader gets beaten by anybody in any category, that's something to take note of. All right, and then we are going to move on to who's your favorite hero in the game right now? Would you look at there? The guy that Rian Johnson seems to think nobody wants to see finishes first. Big shocker there, right? Only to people that are helping run Disney Star Wars right now. The most popular character in the entire saga wins this round. And look who's second. The other guy that they decided to kill. Oh yeah, interesting, huh? Now we have to give a shout out to Rey. Rey finishing third here in this category. Rey is a pretty cool character to play as in the game, so I totally understand that. And I do think some people do like Rey, maybe not as much now as before from The Force Awakens, but I think Rey is somewhat of a popular character, not that popular, but the thing to take away from this is the two most popular characters are now dead thanks to Disney's Star Wars. Good job on that one. All right, if any heroes were to return from Battlefront 2015, who would you want to return the most? Again, another female character. Now, I personally am not a fan of Jenna Erso. I did not like her in the movie. In the game, she is pretty cool. She's pretty cool from Battlefront 2015. This is not really a strong category, but Krennic is cool. I always liked playing with Krennic in 2015, but I just wanted to point out that another woman wins this round. But Disney, your narrative just continues to get destroyed, and it's a beautiful thing. Between the original trilogy era and the sequel trilogy, which do you want more heroes from? Boom! Original trilogy, 77%. Only 20% want sequel era. Isn't that very telling right there? The sequel trilogy era that you're trying to make a thing, it's something that nobody really cares about, Disney. You just need to face reality. Nobody gives a damn about this sequel trilogy anymore, especially after Rian Johnson put his little man-baby hands all over it. Which era films do you want new heroes from the most? Boom! 88% prequel trilogy era. Boom! Why? Because I don't care what people say. Fans love the prequels. We love the prequels. We love the prequel era. We love the prequel characters. And we miss George. I love the prequels. I love the fact that this is a landslide right here. Now, you have to point out that the fact that a lot of the original trilogy characters are already in the game. We have to note that. And there are so many characters from the prequel trilogy that we still want. Sequel trilogy with a whopping 245 votes because all Star Wars fans are just so invested in this trilogy, right, Disney? Right? And that's what you want us to believe, right? Well, facts don't care about your feelings. Okay, which world would you want an additional map for the most? Now, this is another stacked category, but as we would expect, the prequels come out on top. Naboo finishes first. Now, this is if you start dwindling some of these maps down, it may have a different outcome. But when you have that many maps and Naboo wins by a large margin, by the way, it just shows you how much desire, how much fans want prequel content right now. Give us more toys. Give us more content, Disney. We are begging for it, literally, and you're not paying attention. You just want to continue to give us this garbage that you're trying to pass off as Star Wars right now. Select the casual hunt mode you want the most. Again, Order 66 Jedi Hunt. Star Wars fans are desperate for prequel content. Wake up, Disney. Wake up. Which villain do you want more skins for the most? Again, runaway. Darth Maul in a runaway. And a very distant second is Vader, then Palpatine, and then, oh, look at little Kylo down there. Little Kylo, 400 votes. Why? Because nobody cares about Kylo anymore. Nobody has desire to have different skins for Kylo. You know why? Because you didn't do anything with the character. You didn't evolve him. You took his mask off and made him worse. Like, you had a chance. You could have took The Force Awakens. You could have given us a 2-year gap. Kylo could have been completely different, a lot more mature, with a new outfit, everything, fully trained. But instead, you literally made it the next day. You made him take his stupid mask off, which I actually like the mask, but we had to see his stupid face and his John Travolta hair. And he's just Twilight at this point. Nobody wants this. Nobody cares about this character now. Nobody. All right, which hero do you want more skins for? Oh, wow, look at there. 72% in a stacked category. Luke Skywalker, the guy that Rian Johnson killed off. That's right. Good job, Disney. I'm glad you're listening to your community. It's good that you have your ear down to the ground and you're really listening to the fans. We're so happy about this. There's Rey right there. 487. Yeah, great job, Disney. Great job. So that's the end of it right there. And look, I really wanted to point this out. Again, I know this is not scientifically accurate. I know that the YouTube police are going to come after me and they're going, Jeremy, this is me. I understand that this is a small sample size, but it's actually a pretty big sample size, and it gives us a really good peek behind the curtain into what Star Wars fans want. And they don't want what Disney is giving us. And Disney needs to be aware of this. And it's my job to continue to scream and yell as long as it takes until they listen to us. And if they don't listen to us, then they can continue to sink this ship. But good information. Star Wars HQ actually did a video on this, and that's where I got the information from. So shout out to those guys. I'm a big fan of that channel. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.